Yo. Might be too early for y'all, man. Nah, we do. Rise and shine. Thanksgiving, after Thanksgiving festivities. Is the money still? No call, no show after the holidays? What's going on, man? What's going on? Y'all making money out here, man? Or y'all still sitting at home with the truck park? I know the guys as company drivers, I know y'all out here making money. Might not be what you want to do, but you're making money. Well, the owner operators making money. The guys that's leased stone, the guys that got their own authority. Y'all hanging in there. What up, J-Dub? DCR Trucking, what up? Sammy Mack, what's going on? After the holidays, man, it still was pretty much the same as it was before the holidays. Usually you get some holiday money, but Thanksgiving, man, it was quiet. You know, sometimes, you know, Thanksgiving was on a Thursday. You know, sometimes on Wednesday, you can pick up a load. They might want you to hold it to Friday. Even sometimes they might want you to hold it till Monday. But for a surprise, first time since I been running my own business, man, no calls, nothing. It was dry. It was dry. Now we got Christmas coming up, and pretty much probably gonna be the same thing. Not only that, Christmas is coming up. After Christmas, it's January. And we all know how January is, and February, dry. What up, Compton? But yeah, man, it ain't looking too good right now. I mean, I don't want to say looking too. We just don't know what's gonna happen, pretty much. But it ain't the same like it ain't the same like it used to be. I haven't even heard anything about Christmas trees, which is crazy. But I did get some confirmation about the mail runs, which this year was a little bit crazy because the mail runs are, I guess they're going through a broker. I'm not quite sure. I keep getting these emails. I think it's a broker, and then I keep getting these dispatchers reaching out saying, "Oh, we got a mail contract." I'm like, "You don't got a mail contract. You probably got it from a broker, and you trying to, you know, make some money." I mean, it's the same old, man. We got to stop with the games and the tricks. Enough is enough. You know, I keep getting these text messages talking about, "Yeah, we got this mail contract. Look and see what lanes you run and blah, 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 and this." You know what's going on. But besides the point, yeah, I think I keep getting these emails from I believe it's a broker that's trying to push out these mail runs going across all over the U.S. or whatever. You know, and they're sending out quotes. Well, they send you a form to fill out, asking you what lanes you can run and what's your rate per mile. And I only did mail runs maybe about probably about 3 or 4 years ago when I used to run up to Pittsburgh, and do the mail runs. Um, but I haven't done it since. So I actually submitted a form. I actually submitted something just to see what would happen and see if they give me what I'm asking for, pretty much, just to play around with it. Sammy Mack, hold on, man. Let me go back up. What's good, Sammy Mack? Company drivers, we doing all right. Randall TV, yeah, I know y'all probably y'all doing all right. Company drivers are winning right now, man. Company drivers, especially if you with one of the bigger companies or whatnot around this time of the year, you probably doing all right, making decent money. If you like to be home every day, you can be home every day. If you like to be on the road, I'm pretty sure they'll love to run you. You know, it's probably a good time to be a company driver. Like I said, you know, independent right now. I'll be lying to say the independent route right now is a bit of a struggle right now. Nobody knows what's going to happen. A lot of people came in the industry. They're struggling, don't know how to make money, don't know where to go. You know, and then you know they go on these internet, you know, start talking about it. I'm not making any money. I'm ready to give it all up. Blah blah blah. A lot of people are still using dispatchers, and they're taking 12%, 12 to 15%, which doesn't make any sense. I'm back. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah, man. I guess the phone, the heat. I mean, the sun was sitting on the phone, and it was some type of temperature thing. You know how it goes with these iPhones. But yeah, the sun was beaming on the iPhone. But we back though. It said I had to cool it down. But we back. Anyways, like I was saying, man, company drivers winning right now, man. It's a good time to be a company driver. It's a struggle right now to be an owner operator. Um, just calling it what it is. Um, and that's that. Let me go back to some of these comments. I'm in the shop. Death problems. Thank God for warranty. Oh man, I think I was just talking to somebody about that the other day, about that death. And I was talking to the guy at the yard, man. He was telling me about he was having death issues, and he had to get an EGR valve. At some point, man. At some point, especially like I said, after the warranty is up on some of y'all's trucks, at some point you're gonna have to make a business decision. I'm gonna leave it at that. Toga, what up? What up? But yeah, man, it's a lot of different opportunities out here. Like I said, while I was speaking about the live the other day about the Amazon and the yard jockey. What up, S125? You know, they still hit me up about this yard jockey. Cause you got it, you know, in the Virginia area, we got like, I don't know, maybe 10 to 12 Amazons in the area. So I'm getting hit up left and right about this yard jockey. Some are saying you can use your own truck, which not doing that. And then there's some that say you can use their equipment. Um, I had one email that said something about $1,200 a day or something like that for 12 hours. And I'm like, well, they wanted me to use my own truck. I was like, man, it was a graveyard shift. And I thought about it. And then I was like, nah. Nah. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes, man, you know, I'll be thinking about certain things. And I'll be like, man, do I really want to do that? Because I already know I'm going to catch hell going to Amazon just off the rip. just checking in with them. Oh, what are you here for? What are you doing? Oh, we don't see your name on the, you know how Amazon does, man. It's always some goofy type stuff. He said yard jockey work is easy money, especially if you got drivers. Yeah, it just we don't get involved with. I'm not gonna use my equipment to do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing it. I just don't think it's worth it. That's just my opinion though. Um, like I said, most of my guys is already on dedicated lanes or contracts or whatever. So really the only one that's really me, I just be out here doing what I do. I got a couple things that I be doing on a consistent basis. I just don't want to be dedicated to something like that. Especially like me, I don't even work. I probably work 2 times a week, maybe three if something comes across my table, or I only work like twice a week, and that's that. So for me to dedicate myself to something like that, I just don't. That ain't for me. You know. Um, but yeah, like I said, it's decent money though. But I just, like I said, I would rather. It will make more sense for you to use their equipment. If you want somebody to come do yard jockey work, you need to provide the equipment. And pay that same rate. I don't see what the problem is. Because we already talked about it. You know what Amazon's trying to do. They're trying to get away from the using their people and stuff like that, and they're trying to go to independent contractor route. Um, Liability reasons. That's why they want you to use your equipment. So if something happens to your equipment, it's on you. You know. So we get it. We get it. But I'm not in this business to work harder. I'm in this business to work smarter and less work. I don't want to say less work. Work smarter and make money. Make good money. Not take my truck over there, put so much strain on the truck, getting out the truck every single time I get in. I got to drop a trailer, load the landing gear, putting all this strain on my back. We did that. See me, I did all that kind of work. PFG days, Coca-Cola days. I ain't doing all that, man. I'm getting off this topic about the yard jockey. But yeah, like I said, it's good money, man. If it makes sense. Let me see. But y'all tell me. Y'all let me know what y'all doing out here. Y'all making money out here? I'm talking about the owner operators. The owner operators, the guys that's leased on, the guys that got their own authority. Are y'all booking loads off the load boards? Or are y'all got contracts? Y'all got dedicated lanes? Are y'all linked in with a specific broker doing something? Are you doing something that's different from what you usually do? Are you doing a project? Are y'all trying to figure out ways to make money? See, these are things that we need to talk about. I'm not going to say like, come on here and just tell me, what you're exactly doing, or give me the details. Just give it, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, what you doing out here? Are you some of y'all trucks parked? Are y'all trying to wait for the race to magically appear? What's really going on? Tap in. What up? No weirdos allowed. Easy travels. Because I don't get, like I said, I don't got all the answers. I can only do for me and my business, my company. I can't go on here and just start talking about everything I do and stuff like that. I can give you like an idea and stuff like that, but at some point you're gonna have to start figuring out, especially if you want to grow. Especially you want to build your network. and things of that nature. You got to start hustling out here and start figuring things out, connecting dots. I know for sure everybody don't want to work on the load boards forever, because load boards get kind of the load boards can really stress you out to a point that it will make you get out of trucking. Constantly dealing with brokers and the games and the battles of competing with other carriers that love to just run around for free. But like I said, trucking is independent. It's kind of like every man's for themselves. You know, um, there's no unity in trucking, so of course you're going to get that. But nobody wants to keep running the low boards. I get it. I get it. So what are you doing to get away from the low boards without taking a step back? These are things that people need to start thinking about and doing. You know, um, yes, it's going to be tough. It ain't nobody said it was going to be easy. It's going to be tough trying to figure it out. You know, without giving out so much money. And this is what I'm leading into with the whole dispatcher thing. Cause I was, like I said, I was thinking about that one live I did with that guy, and no disrespect, but it's just the thought of you if you got your own authority and you're giving what he was giving 12%. I think he said, if I'm not mistaken, giving out 12%. I just think that's just a little. That's just too much, man. That's too much. That's way too much. Way too much for somebody. You got the same 24 hours as that person. I just see things different. You know, giving up that much money is just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. I'm still in the beginning stages. Yeah, I mean, I don't see as much people out here getting the authorities as much. There's still a few people out here that's trying to get the authorities and try to do it. I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it's very difficult because I know a lot of people watch my older videos. It's very difficult now than it was back then. Like this, you know, it was a very few people was talking about 6 months and a year. Now it's like almost everybody's talking about 6 months to a year before you can even book freight with them. Before it was like 90 days was cool, but you had a lot more brokers that were willing to work with you in your beginning stages. But a lot of people are starting to get real. Like I said, a lot of people are starting to get real strict because of of other people, and this goes along the same thing with insurance as well. Insurance is starting to get real tight on people because of other people. Other companies. Claims and stuff like that. People are trying to get that money back. But like I said, it's not impossible. It's going to be, and it's going to be tough though. It's just how bad you want it. It's just how bad you want it. I suggest people that's getting the authorities, uh, keeping their insurance costs low is for one, and possibly trying to find somebody with it. There's a way to do it. Possibly trying to find somebody with a day cab or some sort of day cab or uh, something that's not a semi to keep the insurance prices low. To get it going. As far as the deposit wise, I'm speaking of, because if you do like a day cab or a box truck or something like that, of course the deposit is gonna be very low. You know, but let me see. What up, T Hill? He says a lot of fraud. That's why they're being strict. Yeah. I remember talking about Landstar. It's a lot of crazy stuff, especially what was it? It was like a year ago, maybe earlier this year. It might have been earlier this year. It was a lot of scamming going on, man, and it was ridiculous. You know, I was talking to my boy X about that a while ago. He got scammed. You know, somebody took his stuff and started, doing some wild stuff with it. You know, and the next thing you know, he's getting phone calls and stuff like that. And this was on the broker side. He was getting phone calls talking about drivers delivered the load and they was looking for payments and stuff like that. And he was like, "What?" You know, and somebody got him. Somebody got him, man. Um, but it's a lot of foolery going on right now with the scamming and people coming in this game trying to find ways to make money and scamming people. You know, even with the courses, that was a big thing back COVID. You know, where them guys at? We don't know. You know, they bought all this tech stuff and all kind of stuff and had it on repeat and blasting stuff out to get people to book these courses. I was like, man, these guys, I didn't even know. Some of these courses was like I think I seen the most I seen was like $7,000 for a course. Imagine if I did something like that. I'd probably be a millionaire. But at least I would have kept it real though. But some of these guys out here, man, they snatching other people's courses and making their own courses, and then they just, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how they was doing it. It was a hustle. It was a hustle. You know, but like I said, these guys nowhere to be found now. I don't know what happened. You don't see the ads no more on Facebook. You don't see the ads no more on Instagram. You definitely don't see the ads no more on YouTube. They just vanished. Uh, those type of events also happening here in Turkey pretty often. Really weird ways to trick people. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You live in. I didn't know you live in Turkey. Um, but yeah, you get it. You get a lot of you know, from what I've seen in the text messages and the calls I've been getting on my other phone, it is foreigners, for sure. You know, I keep getting these calls and stuff like that. They call me and they talk about, hey, you looking for a dispatch service and this. I mean, that's the only thing I could do is just continue to block them. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. Oh, I didn't know you live in Turkey. Okay, that's what's up, man. All we out from Turkey. Do you drive trucks in Turkey? That's crazy. I didn't even know you lived in Turkey. Um, but yeah, man. It kind of settled down a little bit with the scamming, you know, but it's still out there. But y'all gotta learn from that. Y'all gotta know what's a scam and stuff like that. You know, and another thing is in partnerships. Be careful with that as well. Getting authority and trying to do a partnership. I understand, you know, you trying to, you know, spend less money and stuff like that. But when money is involved, if somebody has never seen money before and money is involved, you already know where I'm going with this. You know, things can happen. So just be careful with that. Make sure you trust that person. What's going on, Shannon? Awareness is pretty high nowadays, though. People don't fall to tricks anymore like before. Yeah, you know, because it's out there now. You know, you got to be, you know, people. It's already out there. Like, but before that, nobody knew what was going. Especially the Landstar. The Landstar was crazy. You know, I remember when I was doing a load for what's it called? For the prison. It was a prison load. and it was Landstar. And I was like, yo, I was so scared to even touch that load. I was calling everybody in Landstar organization. I ain't even called the headquarters, man. I was like, yo, somebody over here, I gave them the number and stuff like that, PO and stuff like, yo, they trying to get me run this load. I just want to make sure this load is real because we already know what's going on with you guys. And they was like, what do you mean what's going on with us? I'm like, man, that's not play. I was like, let's not play these games. You know, we know what's going on. He's all right. Well, what's the number? What's the PO number? I gave him the PO number. He looked it up or whatever. He said, yes, sir, this is a real load. I said, that's all I needed to know. You know, I hung up the phone. But Landstar was crazy. Landstar was crazy at one point, even with the emails. You know, the Gmails and stuff like that at Gmail. Let me see. Getting a load in Ohio. Oh yeah, great. Yeah, I'm on here and there. You know, just getting back in this. This is well, actually I ran yesterday. Yesterday my first day back. This is my second load right now. Yeah. But good seeing you too. What up, the best friend ever? I'm in the finance sector, working individually since the pandemic times. Okay. Well, at least you're not in this truck, man. But I know you see things. You see things. You definitely see things. Do any of y'all invest and hold for the long term? Like I said, I still got my Bitcoin. Never touched it. Still there. We'll see what happens. That's the only thing I got. I'm not too educated on other things, but I still got my Bitcoin. That's it. I might do a couple parlays and stuff like that, but I ain't hit nothing yet. I always miss it by at least about one or two. But yeah, man. So, like I said, not only you battling, finding loads and getting good rates on these loads. On top of that, you got to deal with the maintenance. It's just a non-ending battle. It's like the maintenance, the fuel is coming down a little bit. You know, if y'all familiar with the 104 exit on 95, the Ruther's Glen Ruther's Glen up there by near Kings Dominion. They got gas that's like $3.85, but if you cut them back down going towards the beach, their gas is still over $4. Which I don't understand why. It's not that much difference, but distance wise, but like $3.85, so it's coming down a little bit, a little better, than what it was before. If we can get it under $3, that'd be great. It's Sean Brown. Oh, okay. I was down by Petersburg making runs. I'm in the crib doing housework. Okay. ETH is where I'm all in. Okay. I was fixing international trucking company. Paperwork's back in the time. I have a little experience about the sector, but I'm learning more and more from you. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, that'll be man, you should start a YouTube channel about that, Toga. I'll be interested in knowing about the trucking side international on it, out of the US wise. Cause I see it all the time. Like, especially when I'm like in like Colombia or these Latin countries, man, I be seeing these trucks these trucks just like ours. And I'm talking about they driving through these crazy traffic. Like I'm talking about some of that stuff I be seeing, man, is worse than New York. And I'm like, how they do this? They just do it. You know, so I'll be interested in learning about that though. M rough StreamYard. No, this ain't a StreamYard. This is a regular live. But I think I can do I don't know if I can join somebody in a conversation since I already started the live. But I got an easy day today. You know, I'm about to get loaded, go up the street, probably about 40 miles, drop this load off, and then I go back to the house. So I may go live. I may go live when I get back to the house. We'll see what happens. You like Coinbase also? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm just on the live right now, waiting till they load me. I've been here since 6 o'clock. Well, I got here at 6. They told me to come back at 8. I said, all right, that's strike one. I said, yeah, if I come back at 8, y'all tell me to go. Y'all tell me to go. Y'all not ready for me. I'm gonna go home. So I got back. I came up here at 8, and they took me in or whatever. And now we here, going on almost 10 o'clock, which the load's supposed to be there by 10. So I guess that's not happening. So whatever at this point. Procedure isn't much complicated. EU-wise, if your driver's holding this Shenzhen, I guess that's how you say it, Shenzhen visa, all the complicated stuff happening, BCS of the goods and regulations, EU-wise again. Yeah, I'm definitely agreeing to what you just said, man. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. But I'm guessing you saying it's kind of similar to America. Yeah, he should do a channel, man. That'll be definitely, you'll definitely get like some crazy falling behind that. International trucking, that's crazy. Huh. You can make up so much content about that too, man. Doing compare-wise from America and out in Turkey. But like I was saying earlier, man, the company drivers, man, I'm looking at these company drivers now. They just out here chilling. This guy beside me might be an owner operator. He'll be the only one, but everybody else is a company driver. I'm over here at Anheuser, man. Anheuser-Busch. Last minute phone call from yesterday. Anheuser-Busch. Usually they're pretty good about it, but today I don't know what's going on. And it ain't even beer. It's kegs. It's kegs. I don't know what the problem is. They lost the kegs? I don't know. But like I said, it is what it is, man. What up, Jerome Jones? But like I said, y'all tell me what y'all doing. Is you making money or is you not? Or is you at home waiting till the rates to turn over? You got to be doing something. Because at the end of the day, the bills ain't going to stop. Whether the rates is good or not. They just not going to stop. I'm turning to a rookie on the trucking industry, that's for sure. It has been a pretty long time since the last time. Okay. Have you been to America? Are you American? Or are you American? You live in Turkey, or are you Turkish? I think that's how you say. Are you Turkish? EU means European money. Swinging visa means you can travel anywhere in the EU member countries, commercially or individually. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Making 2K to 2,600 as a company driver. And I have a paid off reefer trailer and working on paying off my glider kit. Sheesh. You making $2,000 to $2,600 as a company driver. That's crazy. I remember when I was a company driver, man, I didn't see that kind of money. I didn't even see $2,000 in 2 weeks. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. You doing big things then, man. You making that kind of money as a company driver. And you got a paid off reefer. And you working on paying off the glide kit. Yeah, that's sound like you got a plan over there, man. I wanted that beer account. I heard two locations moved. I'm home being picky about my runs. This ain't my account. This is just a this. I was up there in Front Royal on my way back home yesterday, and I got a phone call from a guy that I know that I used to run the cookies for or whatever. He reached out to me. He said, "Hey, he got this beer run that's like 40, 50 miles or whatever." I was like, we talked about it or whatever. So what time to pick up? And I said, well, all right, we'll send it over, man. I'll run it. Because I ain't had nothing planned for the day anyway. So, you know, that's how that was. But this ain't my account, though. This ain't my account, no. But there is beer accounts, but I don't mess with beer accounts because, for one, um, I don't want to pull heavy loads every single time or all day long or whatever the case may be. And I definitely don't want to be, beer loads are cheap, for one, for the most part. Um, the only thing that's special about this load is a reefer load. So, um, but I'm not doing that. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want the dry beer loads accounts. I got, people reached out to me about them. I was like, okay, what's the rate? They want you to go from Williamsburg all the way up to Upper Marlboro for like $500. Nah, we're not doing that. Forget about it. Oh, cool. Did you have a bike back in the day, or am I tripping? What, a motorcycle? A motorcycle? Is that what you're talking about? I'm Turkish, living in Turkey, never. Oh, okay, okay. So you just straight up Turkish. Okay, so you never even been to the United States. That's crazy. I'm trying to. So how'd you find my channel? That's crazy. Small world. I'm making money and building my business and it's credit. Okay, Shannon. Yeah, hang in there. Like I said, man, it's gonna be some gold at the end of the rainbow sooner or later. We just waiting for it. We just waiting for it. It'll be there. No weirdos allowed. I got 3 log books. Oh yeah, you wildin', man. 3 log books, man. Hey man, be safe. That's all I can say. Uh, hauling cheap freight like you, huh? I hope this ain't a troll. What up, DB? Um, but yeah, man, what I was about to say, man. Yeah, what you was saying, King Dolo. You from Richmond? find, so long story short, I find Mr. Best's channel, I think, more than 3 years ago, and then the DB and yours. That's how tons of trucker friends meet. Oh, okay. That's dope, man. That's dope. Well, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the follow and stuff like that. Even though you've been following me for a minute though, but that's crazy. Small world, like I said. Motorcycle. Nah. Oh, nah. I got my older brother got one though. Me and him look alike. So I used to ride his joint back in the day, maybe about like, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago or something like that. 6 years ago, somewhere around there. He used to have a black and yellow motorcycle. Yeah, black and yellow joint. I know DB making money too, as a company driver. He getting to the bag. He getting to the bag. That man is like that man is a company driver, and he get all the time he want off, man. As long as he do what he's supposed to do. And he's a senior, you know. I'm not a senior. He's been doing it for a minute over there at Love, so he get about just as much time I get off. If you add it all together, to be honest, I'm pretty sure. So that's dope. So yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt, Toga. No doubt. Just like I said, man, this is what it's all about, man. You know, because I haven't really been seeing too much YouTube content, and everybody's just out here trying to, you know, figure it out, put things together, connect the dots, and at the end of the day, everybody's just trying to make some money, man. Provide for their family, you know, and travel and things of that nature, you know, and that's just it, man. That's just it. That's what it's all about. But at the end of the day, you also got to put the hustle into it. You can't just sit back and let it, you know, with your hands out. You can't sit back with your hands out, man. You got to put some effort. You know, you got to get some type of motion. You know. What up, Cash? Cash is King. Virginia don't have good rates. Them lows in Richmond is dirt cheap. Hey, if you don't got the connects, man, I've been doing this for years. If you ain't got the connects, then you hit. As simple as that. Seniority must be nice. Yeah, Hustle Bone. DB got that, man. So, you know, at the end of the day, he winning. He winning all day. DB is the wizard who found the bug of the country to make same amount with the team. OTRs even, which is everybody amazes. Yeah. DB talk about a lot of different things, man. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, definitely subscribe. I did 8 trips this year over the water. I hit Colombia 3 times, Rio twice, and the DR. Yeah, I was out there in the DR, man, and so Sua, that joint was crazy. Not only crazy, man, it was hot as hell. DR, but when I need to do a video about that too. I think you capped by Virginia. Okay, I'll be capped by Virginia. That's on you, bro. I don't care, bro. I'll be capped. What I was saying? But DR, man, I need to do a video about DR versus Colombia because I get that asked about a lot too, man. Like I said, I still stand on Colombia, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Colombia, man. Colombia is just different, bro. I do like the DR too, though, but I think DR is a little bit more expensive than Colombia because when I was doing the money and stuff like that, I found out I was spending more money in the DR, and I don't know if it was because of the taxes are very expensive too. Um, I don't know if it was because of the taxis, which I probably shouldn't have did the taxis, but I didn't know. I don't know if the Uber was working or it was another platform they was using out there. But I'm not. I can't really remember. But the taxi was definitely expensive though. I found out I was spending more money in the DR than I was in Colombia, which is crazy. And he says home. And he says all the time home every night. Yeah, he can't beat that, man. Can't beat that at all. Most definitely. Love the DR. I'm actually supposed to go there in February. My family members are out there. Yeah, man. I gotta go. The thing about DR, I gotta go back for one. Cause I gotta go. Like I said, when I was in Sosua, well, I flew into Puerto Plata, and I went to Sosua. I didn't get a chance to actually explore Puerto Plata, and then when I was leaving, I left out of Santiago Airport, which uh was pretty cool. You know, I didn't really see much out there because I was at the airport or whatever. But I need to go back because I need to go to Santo Domingo. You know, it's some business. It's some business to be handled out there too at Santo Domingo. I didn't even know Santo Domingo was like that. So I started talking to a couple of people, whatever. But I need to go back to Santo Domingo for one. Um, I wouldn't mind going to Punta Cana, but it ain't like you know something that I'm pressing on for real, because I already know what I'm gonna get myself into in Punta Cana. But I'll definitely go back though. I'll go back. I ain't saying that I'm Xing DR out. I just got to revisit it because I only went one time. So the currency exchange rate, yeah, I think, like I said, I think it's a little bit more expensive in DR than it's Colombia. And think about DR, it's Americanized. DR is I saw a lot of I just saw like a lot of American stuff. You know, with the shoes, the clothes, you know, they was hip. They was hip for real. Like I was like, dang. In Colombia, they a little hip or whatever, but they don't even be on that for real like that. They not really Americanized like that. But DR was a little bit more Americanized, and I think that's why you know things are what it is out there. You know, so Colombia over the DR, but Brazil over Colombia. Rio is Mecca. Yeah, yeah. I heard about Brazil. Um, I just haven't been there yet. I definitely got to visit Brazil. I was actually supposed to go there in January, but I had to switch things around or whatever. But sometime next year, I'll squeeze it in. Maybe February. We'll see what happens. I'll squeeze in Brazil, but that's on the list for next year. And most definitely, you already know Thailand is definitely on the list. Um, so I'll definitely squeeze that in. What up, Jaquan? Santo Domingo known for BBLs. I lived in Santo Domingo 3 years, been going since '08. How you like that? How'd you like Santo Domingo? Our winter is Brazil's summer. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I was on the phone the other day with my peoples in Santo Domingo. I was like, yo, what's the weather out there? They was like, it's hot. I'm like, man, I need some of that heat over here because right now it's cold. This morning it was, what was it, 19 degrees? Crazy. It warmed up though. Let's see. It warmed up. 32 degrees right now. What up, Virgil Smith? How's the Turo business doing so far? I'm thinking about adding a camera. No, I don't do the Turo right now, man. I don't do the Turo right now because my charger, my pops, wrecked my charger, so I lost my charger. So I only got one vehicle now, so I had to take it off. So I said, man, can't put it on Turo, so I need the vehicle. So I don't do the Turo no more. It is what it is. But like I said, when I was doing it, it was cool though. You know, I think I did a video about it. I think I made like, I can't remember how much I made. But I made decent money within 90 days. You know, it was okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was okay. You know what I'm saying? As long as it turned a profit, it was okay. But I still, like I said about Colombia though, I still got to go to Cali, Colombia. Haven't been there yet. And Santa Marta, San Andreas. Santa Marta, San Andreas. We got to hit those. Who is this? But there's a couple places I still got to visit. You know what I'm saying? A couple places I still got to hit. Working on a couple things. Like I said, the birthday coming up, New Year's. We got to do it big. Every year I told myself the last 2 years since I turned 34, since I turned 33, every year we going out the country for the birthday. The first time I went to Cabo, Mexico. Last year I went to Jamaica. And this year we're going to do it big in Colombia. We're going to do it big in Colombia. It reminds me of NYC hustle and fast moving. I left because it was consuming me. The women are amazing. Yeah, I bet, man. Living in a country like that, crazy, man. You living out there. You a king in those countries. You a king in those countries, man. You know, you definitely living a different life out there. You could be whoever you wanted to be out there. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different ball game, man. If you haven't been out there, you got to go. It's kind of hard. You can keep talking about it, but you got to actually go out there. You living like a king out there. The game is different. The game is definitely different. New Year's in Rio is epic. Yeah, I heard about that too. I just gotta figure out a date to go. And then I'm not quite sure if I want to go to Rio my first time dolo. That's probably not gonna happen. So I gotta line that things up with the fellas and stuff like that and see if that's something I want to do. Or if they can if they're able to go or whatnot. Yeah, the carnival is definitely. You know, the carnival in Barranquilla, Colombia is about to come up in February. Oh, that joint is crazy. So I might try to if I go to carnival in Barranquilla for February, that might be a good time for me to swing over to Brazil. You know, while I'm out there. But carnival in Barranquilla, that joint gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be crazy. That might be a good idea. Statistically, Turks one of the favorite vacation place is still Brazil because of the carnivals. Yeah, I don't know when the Brazil carnival is. I just know the Barranquilla's Colombia, and then you got the Trinidad one. You got Trinidad, and it's another one. Colombia, Trinidad, Brazil. It's another one missing. But I heard the Trinidad. Is it Trinidad? Yeah, I heard the Trinidad joint is crazy too as well. Yeah, it's some other ones. I can't remember. Trinidad, Colombia, Dominican. Trinidad, Colombia, Brazil, something else. Somebody, I'm pretty sure somebody knows. But they all be like I said. All the carnivals will be lit. Put it like that. All the carnivals will be lit. You know what I'm saying? So, if you get a chance to go to a carnival, one of those countries, go, man. Take the opportunity. Got an opportunity to go, go. Okay, okay. But all right, man, I'm ready to get out of here, man. Been about an hour. I appreciate y'all coming in.